Hi guys, welcome back. So today's video is a high-low haul. So I have a whole variety of price points in this video. I have some very high-end items and I have some pieces which are a little bit more affordable. So I hope you guys enjoy this and let's get started. So first up is a very classic black cashmere sweater, and if there is one item that I absolutely cannot live without when it comes to the winter months, it is a black cashmere crew neck. I already have one, but unfortunately I was not careful enough with moth protection and I went to wear it the other day and there is a massive hole right in the middle. I was so upset. I've gotten all the moth protection since then. I bought bags, I bought kind of the little zip things, I have mothballs, I have literally everything, but that one is now sadly unwearable. So I went to look for a similar replacement, and this is basically the newer version of what I had. It's from Theory. I love Theory cashmere. It is more expensive, but I do find it wears really well. There's not much piling and I just love them. So considering how much wear I get out of mine, I do think it's a worthy investment. And the fits are also just so perfect when it comes to Theory. So this one is more a cropped one, but it's not super short. So it's still long enough to be able to tuck in, but not so long that you have a lot of excess material that you just don't know what to do with. It is a medium width sleeve, so it's not overly long, it's not overly short, it's just kind of right. And the necklines are just a really nice regular crew neck, not too high, not too low. And they're just really wonderful quality, and they're also ridiculously soft, as you might expect with 100% cashmere. So yeah, even though I was very upset to see the hole in my sweater, I think this is a fantastic replacement. And if you were debating on Theory cashmere, I personally have found it worth the splurge. I had my other one for, I think it's going on 5 years now, so I got a good amount of wear out of it, and I do think this is going to be a great replacement. I did get this beautiful sweater from Luisaviaroma, who are nice enough to partner with me on this video. Luisaviaroma's selection at the moment is gorgeous. They have so many stunning items in. A ton of items from this video are from Luisaviaroma, so I will make sure to link everything in the description section if you did want to check anything out. They were also nice enough to give me a discount code as well, so you can take 30% off, and there are a huge array of items included. There is a whole landing page where you can see every single thing, so I'll link that down below. There are literally pages and pages of items. I did do a blog post though, so if you wanted to see a slightly more curated selection, then I will go ahead and link that. These are all my favorite picks, so I'll link both those if you did want to check it out, along with all the discount code details. And then I did get this gorgeous little brown t-shirt. I know brown is just such a huge trend at the moment, and I personally love it, which is weird because in previous years I've really not been too drawn to darker brown shades, but I feel like the colours that are coming out this year are just so rich and they blend so well with other items too. I just thought this was a really lovely layering piece, just a very simple t-shirt, but Theory do the best t-shirts. They're not the cheapest, but they wash really well and they just fit kind of perfectly. They have a slightly cropped fit, but nothing too crazy. They are slim in the body and it's just a nice mid-weight material, not too thick, not too thin, like just right in every way. And even though I feel like Theory is expensive, I do think that they take the time to get their pieces right. And I just thought this was so great, and the colour is just completely spot on and just such a nice way of incorporating brown into your wardrobe. And then speaking of dark brown, I did get another pair of Ugg boots, and I know Ugg boots are one of those items where you really either love them or hate them, but for me, I just love them. I always have done, I think I always will do. They are just so comfortable and warm. I actually like the look of them as well. I think they can look really cute. And I just have no shame in this, like I just think they're great. So I saw this pair of chocolate brown Uggs, and I don't really have a higher pair in my rotation now. I used to years ago, but I don't even know what happened to them. And then another pair that I have are the short ones, which are nice, but when it gets really cold, you want something that's a little bit higher. And I just think these are so perfect. I love the color. It's really lovely, kind of proper chocolate brown. And you know, Ugg boots need no instruction, but you have that really great sole, that incredible interior. Like they are so soft, these just don't get old for me. Like I really do love Ugg boots. It can get really cold where we are as well, especially if we're going to the park with Leo or walking Yoshi. I just don't want my feet to be cold. Like the warmth and comfort of my feet have a direct correlation with how happy I am as a person. So for me, these are absolutely worthwhile investment, and I just think they're fantastic. These do also work with the discount code as well. So if you wanted a discount off Ugg, which isn't always that easy to get, definitely check these out. You can get these for 30% off, which is amazing. And I just think they're fantastic for yourself or for a gift. Like they're always such a good gift. But yeah, I am so happy with these. Next up are these Anine Bing trousers, and these are definitely more of a risky purchase just because I've not had a lot of experience with the Anine Bing tailoring. Decided to give these a go, and they are actually so good. They have a fully elasticated waist, which I love because they are just so comfortable, but they are still a proper tailored trousers. They look unbelievably smart. And for me, I don't know why, I find black trousers in particular the most difficult to get right in terms of a pair of trousers which are nice and smart but also versatile. You know, you can wear them dressed up, you can wear them dressed down if you want to. And so many of the ones I come across, they just don't fit quite right. They're overly formal, they're tricky to style. Like, I just think black trousers are really, really tough. Whereas these are perfect. Like, they are very smart. They are a proper trouser with that crease right there in the middle. They fit and flow very, very nicely. Super flattering as well. But because they have the elasticated waist, these do feel a little bit more casual, so you can dress them down a little bit more readily. And I just think these are wonderful. They fit super nicely as well, which is not true of every kind of trouser for me. They have nice pockets on the side. And I'm just super, super impressed with these. And I feel like Anine Bing aren't particularly known for super formal clothing anyway. Like, they're definitely more of a casual brand. So it makes sense that they would do a trouser like this, but these have completely exceeded my expectations. I really wasn't sure what I was going to get. And especially because it is such a dark item, it's often difficult to tell from the website. But I am just so thrilled with these. Super nice and just an unexpectedly amazing win. And then I have this kind of fantastic sweater, and this is the only one where I kind of messed up on size, I think. For some reason I got the small and I did not realize how oversized it was, so I definitely need to exchange it for the extra small because it's just too big. But I can already tell that I absolutely love the style of it. Like, it is so nice. So it is a full-on oversized cardigan. You may be able to tell it's a little bit big for me, but it's a beautiful cream knit. It just kind of feels festive in the way that it's done. And then you have this really lovely navy kind of Fair Isle pattern all the way through. So it's really lovely. It is a button down as well. So you have these beautiful buttons right there. This is from the Weekend Max Mara line, which if you're not familiar with it, it's basically the more kind of casual leisure wear line of Max Mara. They do some really nice items and the prices are usually much more affordable than the normal Max Mara line, but you're still getting that really nice quality. And I just think this piece is so lovely. I'm imagining wearing this with leggings and some boots, just like being super, super cozy. And I just think it's kind of great. I always love a chunky knit as well. Like, I think they can be really flattering when styled in the right way. And I just absolutely adore the print of this. So I am going to exchange it. Hopefully that one will fit a bit better, but I think this is so, so cute. And then I did get a new bag, and as soon as I saw the shade, I just kind of fell in love. I think it is so, so gorgeous. So this is the Totem T-Lock style. I do already have one in tan, which is right there, which has been unexpectedly one of my favorite bags over the past year. And obviously I liked it enough to buy it in the first place, but it's really surprised me with just how functional it is, how much it fits, how comfortable it is, and also just how versatile the style is. Like, it goes with so many outfits. I love to wear it all the different ways, and considering the price point, I think it is fantastic quality. So when I saw this color, I was just totally hooked. And it is a brown shade, but I don't feel like it's overly warm. So I think it's actually going to be a nice brown neutral. It's a little bit cooler in tone, so it's almost kind of like a bark brown, if that makes sense. It has the most stunning gold hardware as well, which I think just contrasts so beautifully. You have that fantastic strap, which is fully adjustable, but it's also removable too. So if you wanted to wear it as a clutch, you absolutely can do. My tan one is the pebbled leather, whereas this one is the smooth leather. So that is the main difference between the two. I'm hoping that this one is going to wear just as well, but I will keep you guys updated if you're interested. And then you do have the feet on the bottom. It is amazingly well made. Like, the quality is so good, again, especially for the price point. And then you just open it up with that T-lock right there. You have the Totem logo printed right there. And then on the inside you have a really lovely, and I think it might be suede, it might be microfiber, I will check, lining. And it's just a really big wide open space, so you can fit a ton of items, which I love. If you need to fit in a little water bottle, you can do. You can fit in a proper wallet. Like, it is surprisingly roomy because they didn't do any dividers, which I love. And then you also have that one simple card slot right there at the back. And then to close it, you just fold the leather flaps through. So it's actually very, very secure as well. And then you just pop the lock into place, and then you turn the T-lock, and then it snaps closed. Such a clever design. This one is a little bit more dented at the top, which I think is how the bag was designed, but for some reason my tan one just hasn't gone that deep. So I do like the fact that this is more of like the traditional Totem T-lock shape. and I just think this is fantastic. So obviously I've spoken a ton about my tan one, so there's not too much to do in terms of like a proper review, but I am just so thrilled with this. Would highly recommend the style if you are looking for something that's, you know, a little bit more under the radar. Maybe you do want something a little bit quite luxury, but you don't want to spend like the row type prices. I feel like this is just such a great bag, and I'm so thrilled with this one. And now for the most adorable little sweater. How cute is this cardigan? I feel like this is just the perfect chunky knit. Like, it is like a full-on, like a more heavyweight knit. So it is ridiculously warm. Like, it's just the comfiest, coziest thing. I love the little knit pattern that's right here. Like, it is so cute. It is a button-down design, so it's really flexible. You can wear this open as a cardigan if you want to. You can wear it fully buttoned up. You can have some buttons loose, like completely adaptable to how you prefer to wear your cardigan sweaters. And I just think this is so fantastic. I think this came in a few colours. I went for this dark grey, and then you have that white pattern all the way through. So I feel like the pattern actually really pops. And I just think this is so lovely, and I actually want a blanket made of this because it's so incredibly soft. Super cute. Was a really good price as well, like super affordable. And I just think this is adorable and so worth the money. Just a really great price. And then I have this pretty wonderful off-the-shoulder sweater. I love an off-the-shoulder design, but for whatever reason, I actually find it really difficult to find good off-the-shoulder sweaters. Tops, not so hard, but I guess because there's more material to contend with a sweater style, it's just more difficult to get right. Like, often they really ride up or they bunch up, it's too bulky. Like, I feel like there are just so many things that can go wrong. Whereas this is just full on fantastic. I love it so much. So I went for it in the white. I just thought it was going to be kind of festive with the snowy vibes. And then it has a rib detail on the kind of fold down part. You have slight balloon sleeves, but nothing too crazy. And then it's just a nice kind of mid-size sweater. So not too oversized, not too narrow, just right. And it is ridiculously soft as well. So I am so thrilled with this. Exactly what I was looking for. Again, a really good price and just super cute, even in sweater form. And then last but not least, I have this absolutely gorgeous knit skirt. And knit skirts for me, I have a love-hate relationship with them. Like, when I find what I like, I absolutely love them, but I don't always find them that flattering. Either they're really thick and they're just kind of lumpy and add bulk, or otherwise they're too thin and they just kind of cling to every lump and bump, which is not what I want for my skirts. Whereas this is just kind of ideal. Like, it's on the thinner side for a knit skirt, I'd say. Still completely opaque, so you don't have to worry about it being see-through, but it doesn't overly cling. So it just kind of skims instead. Very flattering. It's a nice rib knit too. I got mine in this plum burgundy colour, mainly because I thought it would match my Saint Laurent bag. But I just thought this was so nice, like a really lovely fit. There is a good amount of stretch to it as well. Super flattering and just surprisingly wearable for something like this. And I just think this is great. So I feel like completely nailed the design. I absolutely adore it, and I really hope that they bring these out in more colours because I just think it's fantastic. So that wraps up this video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. As usual, I will make sure to link everything up in the description section. If you have any questions for me, then leave them down below, but I will also remember to put in sizes and also any details for that discount code as well. If you enjoyed the video, please give us a thumbs up, and as always, thank you so much for watching. I will see you in my next one. Bye, guys.